The Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed the request of the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, to be moved from the Department of State Service, DSS, to a prison or house arrest. The trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, said the same request had been brought before her by the defendant and it was dismissed for lack of merit. While delivering her ruling, Justice Nyako held that she found as a fact that Kanu jumped the bail when it was earlier granted. Nyako also held that the sureties who stood for him in the earlier bail had applied to be discharged and had been discharged on the ground that they could not locate Kanu and did not know his whereabouts. She said the only option left for Kanu was to go to the Court of Appeal and exercise his right of appeal. The judge disagreed with Kanu's lead counsel that the Supreme Court held that the earlier bail granted him ought not to have been revoked, adding that she had gone through the Supreme Court judgment copy and did not see the claim of the lawyer.
One is to restore his bail, and the other one is an alternative application. If you won't restore his bail, then transfer him to home detention. These two applications were geared towards providing the environment for him to get a fair trial. Unfortunately, the court was not in sync with us. But it's very, very important to stress this point, that what got us this far, what led to all these problems, is the refusal of the court to obey or implement, for want of a better word, to implement the ruling of the Supreme Court that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail, that he was driven into exile by the actions of the prosecution, and therefore the ruling by the court that he jumped bail shouldn't have been made. So ordinarily we expected that this court would have just followed suit by restoring his bail, but it didn't happen. So now the court that's not what the Supreme Court said. So we're going to look at that. We're going to go home as a legal team and ruminate over this and come out with a legal response to this anomaly.